Hi, it's me. I've never told this story out loud before. Today, I'm telling it to you, because if I don't, someone else might not make it to tomorrow. Welcome to Anaparations. My name is Lena, and this is the day my scars stopped being secrets and started becoming someone else's salvation. Eight years ago, I was right here. Same bathroom. Same cold tiles. Same razor in my hand. I was 19. My dad had just died. My fiancé walked out the day of the funeral, and depression told me the kindest thing I could do to disappear. I made the first cut, then another, then I dropped the razor because I was shaking too hard to finish. I remember whispering, "God, if you're real, please don't let me die like this." And he didn't. A neighbor heard me crying through the wall and kicked the door in. That was the first night Jesus saved my life, but it wasn't the last time I tried. For 8 years I wore nothing but long sleeves, even in summer, even when it was 105 degrees, because every scarf felt like a neon sign screaming, "Damaged, stay away." I became a professional at hiding, smiling in selfies, posting Bible verses while bleeding inside, going to church with both arms wrapped around myself like armor. One night I was leading worship and a 14-year-old girl came up after service. She pulled up her own sleeve and showed me fresh cuts. She said, "If someone as perfect as you feels this way, then there really is no hope for me." That sentence broke me. I went home, locked the door, and screamed at God, "Why did you let this happen to me if I can't even help one girl?" That same night I had a dream. I was standing in front of Jesus. He was wearing a white robe, and his hands and sides still had the scars. He didn't hide them. He showed them to me and said, "These are my glory, Lena, not my shame. I kept them on purpose so every hurting person would know I understand." Then he reached for my arms. I tried to pull away, I was so ashamed, but he gently rolled up my sleeves himself and kissed every single scar, and when he did, they turned into pure gold. He said, "Stop covering what I have already healed. Your scars are your stage. I'm about to preach the loudest sermon the devil has ever heard through them." I woke up sobbing, but for the first time in 8 years, I felt beautiful. The next Sunday I wore a short-sleeved dress to church. I was shaking harder than the first night I cut, but when that same 14-year-old girl saw my arms, she ran up, hugged me, and whispered, "You mean, I can survive this too?" She gave her life to Jesus that day. She's 22 now. She leads worship with short sleeves, and every time she lifts her hands, someone else gets set free. That's when I understood, my healing was never just for me, it was for every person who would one day sit where I sat. If you're watching this and you have scars visible or invisible, please hear me. You did not survive to hide. You survived to help someone else survive. Roll up your sleeves, literal or spiritual. Your story is someone else's lifeline. Jesus turned his wounds into our salvation. Now he wants to turn yours into someone else's. You are not damaged. You are dangerous to darkness. You are not a victim. You are a walking resurrection. So stand up, show the scars, and watch God turn your pain into purpose. This is Anaparations, where real stories save real lives. If tonight you decided to stop hiding, type, "My scars are my stage," in the comments. Then message one person your real story today. Subscribe, turn on the bell, because next week someone else needs to hear that they can make it too. I love you. Jesus loves you more, and your scars. They're about to become someone's miracle. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.